You can see all the sun damage. I haven't been able to work on my own projects for a little while. I need a kind of reset. The last thing I did was upload my moving vlog, which has had 670 views, so it's my most popular. I've gone viral. Bloody gone viral. I don't think 670 people is going viral, by the way. I know. So I thought I'd take myself on an artist date today and maybe buy a cardigan from Uniqlo, a black cardigan. It's just exactly the same as all my other cardigans, but when you find a cashmere black cardigan, just get it. My rule with clothes is, will I wear it 6,000 times? If I'll wear it 6,000 times, I can get it. This stuff is great. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But let's head on an artist date to the city. Big day out in the city. I really want to eat pizza. The line of the sun has changed. All the shadows are more intense. Hello? It's like a Russian. An artist date is something that Julia Cameron came up with from The Artist's Way. So the idea is that you take your creative inner child out and do something fun. And it doesn't have to be an art gallery. It could just be going on a walk and taking photographs of everything that's blue. But also, galleries are easy and a fun way to do it. This letter made me cry. Kusama, before she'd done anything, she wrote to Georgia O'Keeffe and sent her a couple of her watercolors asking for her advice. And Georgia wrote back and said, you should move to New York City and show your art to everyone you can. And she totally took that advice and became quite an amazing representative for herself and her work when she moved to New York. I think it's just the vulnerability it takes to send your hero your art and ask for their advice. And then this amazing solidarity of artists helping out artists and women helping out other women. Like most people, I knew Kusama as the kind of Instagram artist with everyone's profile pictures being in beautiful infinity rooms, but I hadn't understood the kind of spiritual depth and evolution that she'd gone on to get to that point. And seeing her career kind of laid out like this, the first section was all of her kind of paintings and collages. In the second part, it was more of the infinity rooms, which is kind of much more of a chaotic experience because it looks really beautiful in the shots, but in reality you kind of stand in a line and then they give you 30 seconds or 15 seconds and everyone's madly taking their photos.
새해 물가기 통계는 가보지 않았으면 아저씨
Listening to Bon Iver, pretending I'm in a movie. Just like I'm in the city, it's so busy. But I'm listening to Bon Iver and Danielle Hine. Richard. It's like 2, 3, 4 months later. I left winter in Melbourne for very hot summer in Greece, but absolutely amazing, stunning, beautiful. Yeah, watching the clips back from months ago makes me think about the theme of shadows and light. Kusama, like growing up in Japan during the war. I don't know what that is, but like America bombed Japan, obviously, with the atomic bombs there, and then she moves to America. Such a intense experience that must have been. Yes, so the world feels very shadowy at the moment, and it can feel like, I'm sure everyone is feeling a little bit of what's the point of making art. And watching all these clips back and thinking about this person's career and all of the darkness that she experienced and overcome and worked through and processed through her art, and then is able to give as a gift to everyone who went there, everyone who experiences it. And it changes the way you think about things. Just your brain expands a little. Even though her work is so different to mine, I can see similar things that I'm obsessed with in her work, like the idea of searching for something that is infinite or that cannot be seen, the use of humor, and a desire to like get everyone in the same room, and that there's some kind of alchemy that happens when you are in the same space with other people going through a kind of creative experience that someone has designed for you, which is very similar to theatre. And also the idea of collage. I loved the collages that she'd done, which she did those collages during a stay in an institution where she went for depression. I was very inspired by those collages because I thought that is kind of like how a vlog is put together. There's sound, there's images, there's your voice, voice over, sometimes talking to camera. These are all elements of the collage that you're putting together for each video. So yes, that's my review.